Hi, Monique Casey here, and I help you reduce conflict and have more collaboration, fun, and productivity at work. So why is being too adaptable bad for leadership? I have to tell you, I was filing away some things, and there was a piece of paper that had slipped in one of my files that I just found, and I wanted to do this exercise with you because it really opened up my mind to how my poor boundaries and feeling really proud about how adaptable and accommodating that I was with people, how it really was impacting me in my own productivity. So this is a really simple exercise, and if you don't have one yet, just grab a pen and paper. You can pause me if you need to grab that. And I'm going to read out 6 names that I just want you to write them across the top of the page. And then you're going to rewrite them when I tell you to do it. So write these names down just on the same line. So there's Morgan, and then Jeremy, and then Cassie, and then Zena, and then Mitchell, and the last one is Andrew. So just to read them quickly again, it's Morgan, Jeremy, Cassie, Zena, Mitchell, and Andrew. Doesn't matter if you've misspelled them, it still works. So I'm going to just turn on my timer, and what I want you to do is just write them underneath the next line. You're going to rewrite them. When I hit the timer, you're going to start, just going to write them across once. And then when you finish, look up and write down when you finished. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to stop it there, and I hope you wrote down how long that took you. Now we're going to do it again, only with a twist. You're going to write down the same 6 names underneath, but you're going to start the first letter of each name first. So M, and then J, and then C, and then Z, and you can do that right across, and then you're going to go do the second letter of each name until you've done all the names, okay? So we're going to reset this, and you're going to do the same thing and see how long this takes you. Okay, so if you're not finished, you can just write a minute because it will still prove the point. So what I want you to notice is that it took you a lot longer to do the second one than it did the first repetition. And that is such an important piece of information. I've always prided myself on being very adaptable and accommodating. And so I had poor boundaries. When people have poor boundaries and they say yes to everything, or they react to everything that comes across their desk or into their office or into their space, they actually are spreading themselves so thinly that they're operating more on that last line that we wrote. And it takes us away from staying focused and being able to complete anything. Productivity experts are saying the more we switch, the lower our productivity is. And this was such an easy exercise to see that, and it really impacted me. And now, since she did this, and this was months ago that I did this with my productivity coach, I've noticed that I'm really focused on, I get up in the morning, I know what I'm going to work on. It's usually one thing that I absolutely have to get done. But at the beginning of the week, I determine what is my big project I'm working on, just one, not five. And then I decide, per every day what portion of that will be. And that's outside of my regular daily habits, like checking emails and stuff. And I noticed such a big difference. So I want to know, I'll tell you what my scores were. It was like almost 13 seconds for the first time I wrote it, and the second one was over 42 seconds. So that's like insane. That's over almost 4 times the same amount of time to do the same work, basically. So are you doing it fast by focusing, or are you better at focusing and saying no to everything and everyone around you, which is so much healthier and a real sign of leadership? Knowing our boundaries makes all the difference in our business. It makes the difference in how we maintain our house, everything. We need to focus, and when we do, we get more done. I hope this was helpful to you. I know when I did this exercise, it really did. I'd love to know what your numbers were. And if you have a productivity hack that you think would be helpful, please share it, because we can all learn from one another. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.